You're listening to the Late Podcast here on Africa MOGUL, where we bring to you all the updates. Guys, please subscribe to the channel if you've not. You can also listen to it on AudioMac as well as SoundCloud. Just click on the search button, search for Africa MOGUL. Follow us, guys. Follow us and also listen to all of our podcasts. This is our third episode. But before that, we have our official website now, guys. We have our official website, which is www.africamogul.com, www.africamogul.com for all your international news, your local news, entertainment, sports, etc. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a lot going on. There's a lot. We have the Ghana Youth versus MOGUL, which is Bank of Ghana. And then we have KiDi with the agenda saga in there. We have Kim Promise as well. Charlie, KiDi and Kim Promise, since yesterday, it's been like hot waters for them on Twitter. So we'll be talking about that also. Dr. Yuyen says that he was a mate to Mark Zuckerberg in Harvard. So we will talk about that also. We have the Grammy CEO in Ghana giving tips to gain nomination. As Ghanaians, we all want some of our artists, doing so well to bring some Grammy to the house, to the country, so we celebrate. And he's finally giving some artist tips. So the artists need to check that and work on it. We also have KiDi apologizing. KiDi apologizing for the whole thing. That is the saga. So guys, we'll be talking about that. But my name is Amatricia and my co-host is Sadi Tomzi. So Tom, what is our first story?
Our first story, I think let's go for the Momo saga.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're saying bad news from Bank of Ghana for Momo loan defaulters who have chilled their SIM cards or have failed to link up numbers with the NIA card and stuff like that, National Identification Card. So the Ghana card. Into my Mari card and my SIM and they're in trouble. But the thing is, yesterday it was trending on Twitter because boys were really angry that, Ghana, we owe IMF, we owe a lot of sectors and companies in the world. Yakuburis kada and so yintimi try 50 JJ time ayaburis kan na yintriada. Na na mumu no bidika just 50 cedis and I say 100 cedis and say 500 and say 1,000. No on 6 months to pay. We say mobile in the same.
Okay. I do not think that is what it is. You see, these are persons that chose to take the loan. And a MOGUL loan, you see the thing. So now you destroy the SIMs. You are no longer using those SIM cards. You won't even go and register with your Ghana card because masa that SIM no forget, because there's no way you are paying that loan. You are just playing clever with them. I believe the list is there. All you need to do is pay. And Ghana owing IMF, Ghana is not a SIM that we've like a few people have chewed and thrown away. So Ghana is always there and would always go to pay. Posterity, whatever, will pay for those loans. But then you've taken you've thrown the SIM away. But I think if your SIM is active, what is your problem? Just pay then. Because if
somebody's SIM is not active, doesn't mean so the person has chewed the SIM. One, let me tell you, the thing could be like, when you register with a Ghana card because only Ghana card. Anything active, have you thought of that? When they just
listen, they've not come to homes with the police to arrest anybody.
Yes,
they've realized that some people are playing clever. If you are not part of the people playing clever, why are you bothered about this?
Nobody's bothered about it, but they can say you can't assume people have chewed their SIM.
Have they brought out the list as names?
They can't bring the list. It's not like a list. They're not going to do that. It's going to be like, according to Bank of Ghana, these people, they are going to put their list like it's like a VIP thing in case in future you want to go and borrow money from the government sector or anything like that, any loan. Once they see your name in that list, you'll be excluded. So you'll be deprived of certain things in future, but not now. Now they might not see the effect too, but at that just because of some 50 cedis and say 100 cedis in Tino
that you chose not to pay.
And people's SIM are not active because maybe Omonia registered with the Ghana card, and because they've not gotten the Ghana card yet. Do you know people have still not gotten their Ghana card?
Tom, I get it. People have still not gotten, but there's still maximum time. There's the rest of your life to do that, even so. Because now nobody has bought police. If it were to be like, because I owe Momo loan, someone is arresting me or anything, then you can complain. But I'm quite sure they put all these measures in place because they know that people, they've been checking. Some SIMs that owe like 2,000, 3,000 have been deactivated. Therefore, I think this is just a measure to tell you, say, we have your name. We don't think you are playing us, but we have your name.
Anyway.
When you go to the bank to take loans, we have the list of people that take loans.
But so some of the measures they are putting in place is almost so worry same grab on person just go to the office like MTN office and then tell them that say medical please I don't want the same but with the medical maybe then they'll arrange and then let you pay. Maybe you don't want to use their service again, but you have to still pay your loan.
Tom,
so
this thing I think it's fair because Fidelity is what I know to be giving this loan to MTN, and they are a corporation, people's money. These are people's money.
Bank and I think
you get it.
It's just banks now. Or money MTN collaboration.
So you get it. So these are people's money, people's hard-earned money, and you're taking it and you are not playing with the Ghanaian government too. This is not Ghana government's money. So guys, please pay. Pay this one. It's fair. Pay. If you've chopped it today, pay. But I'm talking about my KiDi, Charlie, I loved this guy. So yesterday I saw some of the tweets and I was a bit disappointed. Let me see that. Because I feel like you were young and yes, but even when we are young, we know when you are hurting someone's feeling. You know when you are hurting someone's feeling, regardless of age. Akola ketwa boni ni akola. Onim se ma boni eshisino. Because onim se eshishe.
But hold on. He's come out. He said, I was young and ignorant. So
that is where I'm saying that the fact that he's apologizing does not cancel everything. But yet, I am happy that he has apologized to the affected persons. But delay, I think even though with all the apologies, when Delay saw the tweet, maybe it might not be the first time I went to it. She came to reply, and this was what KiDi said about Delay. I think Delay is an illiterate trunks. Jesus, an illiterate Ankasa.
That was according to time, 5:1 p.m. 30th June 2012. That's like 10 years ago.
And then Delay replies and says, illiteracy is not a crime. I guess the end justifies the means after all. I made it in life, so that's what matters. And then she gave us the link to where she was interviewing KiDi. So the illiterate person is interviewing you now. Now we SSO.
But I understand. Then you need to know he's come to apologize, and then he's saying a whole lot of things. Like, I mean, one shedder, and most of the point he was ignorant, and maybe he didn't know he become a big star today.
That is the thing.
There are people who have done nastier things than KiDi, but because they are not popular, nobody give a shit about them. You understand? So I think he didn't know. He never knew his future or his destiny that he's going to be some huge figure in Ghana that one day he need somebody trying to change. But all the same, no. So when my interest say so I went down beneath it, and this is what I'm reading one of the winner or choice was saying. This one is January 2013. What is this Mahama got swag thing on my Twitter? Why he the mark blinks then snap back or what? Then he continued to say, Asamoah is a lazy bitch, Charlie. Then it went on and on. President Atamo's report card info so chocho nyama bebre, and then he gave him grammatic errors 100%. That's just man A1 wafili energy 11% F9. That's just a grammatic errors in there. Just
a boy ni madiama
into a man A1 and omano energy sector no omano 11% F9, agriculture 15% F9, education 20% F9, poverty reduction 3% F9, fuel prices hike 95% A1. Hey, KiDi so there to be away now. I'm here just say Papa be transparency or 1%. That's how I'm squad no okay crap. But I mean this and a whole lot of things he did 10 times, and now he's come to say I don't know how guys just brought this up like Agenda Boys.
You see, he dropped his
four-play
EP, and it's KiDi's album and EPs are always top notch, and they're always selling.
And yesterday was supposed to be for this four-play EP,
and then people bought this
Agenda thing.
We are not hearing of the EP.
Nobody's even speaking about the EP
because a lot of people are disappointed. You may say you are ignorant, but to know that you are hurting someone and play the ignorance card, and people don't get it.
He was an agenda boy, just like the way Bongo Ideas is doing today.
Yes.
Because Infant say I'm not ignorant, I will just do something to one person, but doing it to almost everybody means
you knew what you were doing. Ignorance is no.
Sako de munyina no which fan and the kufu munyina or seen the primary girlfriend in some people church or fan on Charlie is a whole lot of things.
I just hope his apologies to them will be accepted and we'll just trash this.
But I don't say now come try you can promise this waba.
Me who ye?
And then also kakra by any idea, but at the end, no, can form is then say next no it's Twitter no so when you buy no delete it, but still people have screenshots of it and stuff like that. And honestly, you can't say me, but then and be brave to say we just need to be careful of things we say because one day be a crap.
One day,
but me have some big position. Then people come and be tracing back these audios and be saying say I'm a Trisha and you wanna know what so
you know, to my final words on this, we all have our opinions. I may have something against Mahama, I may have something against anybody, even KiDi himself. But I believe that would be my opinion. To go on social media and actually tweet bad about him would be like defaming him in a bigger light. So have your opinion and at least keep it to yourself. People should learn. That you should learn not to be using this social media anyhow. One day, we'll be a president. So moving on, Dr. Yuen, who's been parading on social media with his acclaimed wife. Yeah, you know, says that he was in the same class room in Harvard with Mark Zuckerberg. Charlie, one of the richest men in the world. He was in the same classroom with him.
It doesn't matter.
And now the man is Dr. Yuen. He is Mark Zuckerberg. We get it. So no wonder he is what he is.
Let's just have a no coin. I drink it.
You see,
Zuckerberg developed a mindset of doing something, creating something huge, which is Facebook for the world.
Social media.
Then Dr. Yuen decided to also create an award, something huge for Ghana.
You know,
I think they're all winning here.
I'll be a union between the international world and the African as a globe. No.
Okay.
So he's also doing
because per speculation is almost an award now presidency, Africa presidency for awards now that there.
He's making impact.
The vision they're big, but just that questions.
There's no just that moon trust. There's nothing like that. I'm not trust. So him being in the same classroom with Mark, how do you find it?
Yes,
we were in the classroom.
But here's
with
the
him.
thing. I once came across some tweets. Somebody said Ghanaians were quick to judge this guy, but we don't want to really investigate and find out if really the work can wire that. The same way, say on the way to our class, reggae man, Rasta, Black Rasta.
Oh, okay.
Also on the class, take.
Wow.
And meet. You know, and the Ghanaians, because we're free on Kosenisi. He's come out to say Black Rasta. What can say no correct?
You see, we are not judging the man with the way the people are saying. He made us realize that he is a fraud by what he did.
What did he do?
Giving those awards, they were just lies.
What lies?
Oh, please, those bottles, those feeding bottles.
It doesn't matter.
That initiative was just using
if a
celebrity.
If a Grammy award nobody pen edition sima. Won't you be happy?
It is not about the feeding bottle. It's about that award scheme being a fraud, being a lie. Because it was not from where he said it was from.
From the UN.
It was not from. He said he was a representative
of Kofi Annan. Kofi Annan so we wouldn't me
into Uncle Freddie Sunsun summer.
Because no one be I know the Kofi Annan tale home.
He's the reasons why we do not believe him. But man, Charlie. We are happy for him. If he thinks he has been in the class and if it's true, we are happy for him.
All right.
Good ups. So, Tom, what next?
The next story, I think, not sales. I'm just reading something from Ghana Music, and it says, not sales, not streams, not many fans, but purely opinion of Recording Academy members. Harvey Mason Jr., Grammy CEO, on how to win.
Okay.
So not sales. First of all, people say Grammy, you need to have some sales, album sales, song sales. I say not sales.
Okay.
Not streams. Which makes say you need to get a lot of streams. I say not streams. Not many fans. Whether Sack Nation, whether Shatter Movement, whether Wizkid fans, the video, not fans.
Okay.
But purely opinion of Recording Academy members.
And what is their opinion?
Yes. I want to say Grammy, they have a board, which is the Academy. Okay, I know that they say every artist needs to join or be part of it.
Okay,
that's what we saw last year. Stonebwoy going there to join and stuff like that. So once we are part of that that academy, then they are the people going to decide on who to award. Because and before you come part and then you be like, can idea with my joining, either be a musician, be like some top manager, like it's big people. And this they will decide what to do with.
So with the opinion, I would say they will sit down and choose what they prefer. Then they will sit down and say this is better than this, and that will be just it.
So that is it.
So then, the tip is just do you and hope.
Yes,
so
just do your work.
Yes,
do it the real work. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. It doesn't matter if it is little, but once a solid work. I mean, that members, they would like to listen to quality stuff or use quality stuff. So let's say you are a bit popular and then you made a song, you got like 100 million streams. I'm not very popular, but I put much work into the work, like the whole craft and stuff. No, now I got like 10 million. But I mean, there's
your
much
sounds better.
I mean, they might even take me and then leave you. So international say without all this stuff. So I think he's here in Ghana, and then he's meeting a lot of celebrities, especially the musicians and our entertainment pundits and stuff like that. And he's speaking a lot. So this time, I think Ghana, you say your Grammy is not the idea. It's about time maybe, because all the time you piansa ko the tiko say on Grammys. Now since I could perform more global way, I can say or perform Illuminati. People are saying so. Togusu can say on my way to Grammys. Once the sound he's
on his way. He can't give up until he dies.
Yeah,
we never give up.
Anyway, and the CEO know what town. So I think say
Ghana. Town when you love him and
you love in the way you say you better continue that day. And first of all, we bomb pay man say Charlie Ghana really because I said time they walk up in a buy, a friend is saying cap and once they walk up almost the cap and a bit change the whole nation is not
okay.
On the bag Ghana no, you can bomb pay go so you got no phone. Young one in your meeting.
Okay.
So when we just say you won't pay you so no quite not dream better than no say Ghana for at least say I 5 nomination this time around and the Ghana no bad and fast one say.
But we are hoping for the best. We are hoping for the best. Per se bimbra, so we are hoping for the best. So those are some of the stories that we talked about. KiDi in there, he apologized. He's been trending. Ashimia Mano because of his EP, 4-play EP. Guys, let me say this: the 4-play EP is there, guys. From that 4-play EP, we have the Champagne song, which is trending now. So guys, please do listen to that one. Yeah, they interested or and then Kim Promise is also in there. Dr. Ewan says he was in the same class with Mazakebek. We don't know how true that is, but well, also I was Grammy CEO in Ghana, and also give tips to artists on how to get nomination. And also finally Ghana Youth versus Momo, which is Bank of Ghana. Muntia Momo Nwati Muntia. I am Amatricia, my co-host.
Yeah, Taddy Toms here, and this is the episode 3. So hopefully tomorrow episode 4 will drop. So it's going to be like daily, every evening there's going to be an episode. So
absolutely. Thanks for listening.